overall, like for what I would want from the seasons going forward, that's a big thing. Welcome, everybody, to episode number 112 of the COD Casuals podcast. We're your host, Mike.
I'm Justin.
Justin. I kind of already know the answer to this, but how are we doing today?
I mean, the day's been all right.
Yeah, the day's been good. Yeah. But we were just talking off camera. You got assigned some bad news.
Yeah, I got jury duty tomorrow, sadly.
Rip.
Yeah.
If I could play that like, wah, 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 I would right now. That blows, dude. So,
yeah.
This is your first time having to actually go to it, right?
Yeah, that's my third time being summoned.
Yeah.
I lucked out so many times, and now the time has come.
Right.
For people that aren't in the, I don't know how it works. Like, I don't know if it works in other countries. I mean, we're, a democracy, but won't go into it. But I have to go in and be like in court as a jury member in case like a case needs jury members and stuff.
Right.
But it's like a whole day. And like in the US, at least, it's a known thing, everyone's like, like I got jury duty. It's like going to the DMV for your car.
That's a good comparison.
That's what it is. Like no one wants to be there.
Right.
Sorry. But it's so inconvenient. That's what it is.
Yeah. Because you literally have to stay there the entire, like you're held against your will. Like you have to, I would say like even the DMV, like, that's just stuff like you have to do it.
Yeah.
But it's whack because jury duty, you can't like.
You have to do it.
Yeah, you can't skip out.
Yeah.
I think you have to have like some very serious excuse.
Yeah,
you got to be given birth.
Yeah, you need like some hardship.
Yeah.
Or like some qualification to qualify that like you don't need to go ever.
Yeah.
And for us, that does not apply.
Don't you have to be a certain age too to be in jury duty?
You have to be 18. Anyone that turns 18 and older in the U.S., you're in that pool.
So any of our viewers who are 18 older, if you've been summoned before, I'm sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
I've had to do it just once. I've been called to do it twice. Mm-hmm. First time I had to do it.
Yeah.
And I cried. It was so bad. I did get McDonald's though, so that was exciting. But it was so bad. You just sat there for like, I remember you said yours is at 8 a.m.
Yeah.
Mine was the same thing. It was like an hour drive from where we live. Mm-hmm. And then I think it got done around 12 or 1. Yeah. And the judge came down. He's like, "Oh, actually, the
no
guy,
case.
there's no case. The guy left. And he saw it and was like, nope. So you guys are free to go." And I'm just like,
you got out early. It's like leaving school early.
Yeah.
That's what I'm hoping for because like I didn't get picked for a case again. Like I just got summoned to go.
Right.
And I'm hoping that there are no cases that need a jury, but because if you don't know, like you get summoned. And then if a case does need a jury, like, and you get picked, like now you're riding along with that case, and that case could go, the next day, or it could go month. Yeah,
yeah. Depends on what it is. I remember my dad; he was on a grand jury because there was. He was on. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But my dad's retired though, so to him it was interesting. Bro, if I had to deal with this, I would be pissed.
Yeah,
I'd be like, dude, I got other things I want to do.
Yeah.
Him, he's hanging at home, chilling. He's like, oh, this is quite a nice little thing in my life. I'm like, dude, come on.
Yeah,
but that lasted months for him.
Yeah,
it depends on the level of it.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, like, I hope I just don't get picked, or if I do, it's for like a speeding ticket. Actually, I don't even think those are like civil cases.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't even think those would be on the board. Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know how it works. Again, I just remember that judge saying like the guy like was all gung ho about like, let's get we'll get a jury, like we'll go to court. And then they had told us, I remember one of the officers there when he was like, look, don't know how long we'll be here for. He's like, but a lot of times these people that get cold feet, like they don't show up or they see it and they're like, oh, this is real. Like there's actual people here that are going to do this. And then they're like, you know what, I'll just take the L on this one,
Yeah.
So I hope that happens for you, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for.
Like we said, man, the day it's going to be, April 4th, Tuesday. Dude, it's going to be a beautiful day.
Yeah, no, this is like the start of, it's changing into spring. I mean, it's already spring technically, but it's supposed to be like 65 and sunny tomorrow.
Yeah.
I don't want to be inside a court.
Yeah, exactly.
It's literally sitting and
in the
doing
basement,
nothing.
Doing nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I mean, I wore a jacket today to work, and then right now, when I was leaving work, I was like, man, it's too hot for this thing right now.
Yeah.
had a DC in the car. The thing got absolutely annihilated.
Yeah,
it was
like, probably gross.
Oh yeah. Oh, it was terrible.
Yeah.
I drank hot Diet Coke. Yeah. But otherwise, though, man, we've been doing good. Season 2 is coming to an end, man. We're reaching the final couple of days of this.
This one went by really quick.
Yeah, I feel like it did. Was it the same length as season 1?
No.
Yeah, season 1
not at all.
was.
Season 1 was super long, and season 2, I'm pretty sure was delayed like an extra week.
Yeah,
because it was supposed to come out at the beginning of February, and then it came out like a week later. And February is a short month, so it basically came out in the middle of February.
Yeah.
And yeah, season 2 is about to end already.
Dude, tell me right now what you think about season 2 overall. Give me the thoughts. You've been happy with it?
I liked it. I think the content. And I mean, I don't really look at the Battle Pass content too much, but this one, like, I did, and it had like some cool skins. There are a lot of cool like free stuff that you get,
right?
And also season 2 came with like rank play and stuff, so
right, which was honestly like game changing. For COD. Yeah, I would agree. Is there anything that you think really stands out other than just rank from season 2? Like anything that they've done better from season 1 to season 2?
Well, I mean, I think the amount of stuff that they give you is worth it now, because season 1 was so long. Like they just dragged it out.
Yeah.
Because, you know, they needed to add a bunch of other stuff into the game. But season 2 was a good like length. They added a lot of content. Still haven't played Raid 2 yet, like episode 2.
Yeah, bro, we haven't played that.
Yeah. We've been busy. I mean, by the time you guys listen to this, season 2 will be over though.
Yeah.
I think. Maybe no.
No, I think by the time they listen to this, there'll probably be like 2 days left.
Yeah, 2 days left. Yeah,
something
but
like that.
Like we're trying to grind ranked, and like our goal was to hit Crimson, and like I'm close-ish.
I'm not gonna make it.
It's possible for me to hit Crimson.
Yeah,
but I don't know. You might be able to hit it. Like again, if we just get like a string, of wins every day, it's possible.
And I'm thinking too, because the week that we're filming this on Friday is Good Friday. Mm-hmm. So if people had it off, hopefully you had a nice Good Friday. Are you working that day?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I got that day off. I'm going to hustle that day.
Yeah.
Like I'm going to hustle in multiplayer, and then I'm probably going to get some ranked in too, because I want to try to get my ranked up to I mean, right now I'm in Diamond 2. I'm like a quarter of the way through Diamond 2.
We just hit that over the weekend. Yep.
Yeah. So that's where we're at right now. You're how far through Diamond 3? You halfway or a little bit less?
Diamond 3, 6,800. I think I'm at like 6,900 right now. And Crimson 1 is 7,500.
Oh, dude, that's doable.
It's doable. Yeah, it's just like...
You got to get the string going.
Yeah. Which is squad. We had that over the weekend.
Yeah.
Like we got the string of wins.
Yeah.
So it's doable. It's just
it's gonna be a hustle. I mean, something too I was gonna say with season 2, like obviously rank play was fantastic, but you had mentioned it was a good point. Like season 1, because it was so long, there's no way they could put enough content within that time frame. I do like the smaller seasons just being a bit more compact as to what they offer. So it don't get so bored of what they have. I feel like, again, with this season, I don't look at the time and be like, dude, we still have like 30 days left of this, you know?
Yeah.
I would get kind of run down if that was the case.
Yeah. And two, like the cap is it's 450 now, so I like how they're doing it now compared to like the other seasons and stuff. So you can just play the game how you want.
Right.
And also too, they didn't do that much double XP this season, which like I kind of like, because that means like you have to play the game and grind it out. Because back in Vanguard and all the other games, they just put out double XP like left and right.
Yeah, it was pretty much every time you logged on the game.
Yeah, it wasn't
XP.
Like a special occasion or anything.
Yeah, I mean, I remember too, like in the older CODs, like World at War and Modern Warfare 2 and all those. Oh, dude, it was a big deal.
Yeah, it's a big deal.
That.
Yeah.
Like, bro, you're out here telling your friends, you're like, dude, it's double XP weekend.
Yeah.
You know? But yeah, those days are long gone.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, and like you come back to school, or you miss a weekend or whatever, and your friends all play Call of Duty without you, and you show up to school, and they're like a prestige or two higher than you, and you're like, what?
Yeah.
Now you got to catch up.
I wonder what it was like going back, thinking about ranking up in those games compared to in this one now. Mm-hmm. I think it feels so long in these CODs because like 55 to max prestige, right? In those CODs, that's every single level now, you know? So it just feels very, very slow.
Yeah. Yeah. And also, like, we don't play as much, like, as kids compared to kids.
Yeah. Can you imagine, though, bro? Like, every prestige 55 levels, bro. I feel like, I mean, it's total cap, but I feel like now, like, bro, I'd be doing prestiges, like, every 2 or 3 days. Like, you just be hustling.
No, I think it's just because now, like, there's so many, it's double XP all the time.
Right.
So I feel like now it's just, I mean, we're still going up quick, but yeah, no, back in the day, like, we could just grind.
Remember, you could do, like, in one game, you could do 4 or 5 levels.
Yeah.
Like, if you were piecing,
in the beginning, yeah, you definitely could, yeah.
Oh, yeah, easily.
Yeah.
Like,
and then, like, you know, you hit, at least in MW3, like, you hit 80, right? And obviously, the higher you get, the more XP, like, you need. But then, all right, time to prestige. You restart at level 1 again, and now, like, to get to level 2 is like
100 XP.
Yeah, 100 XP.
Yeah.
And like at that point, you know, like you're frying, like you know how to play the game.
Yeah. So you could bang out like in a day, like a good day of playing, you could do like 30 levels.
Yeah. I went to level 80 in MW3 in one day. After I got hacked.
Jesus.
After I got hacked because I was so mad. And
rage playing.
Yeah, I got because I joined a hardcore S&D lobby, screen black screened.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, what the heck? Logged in, level 1. And then my stats totally wiped.
Yeah.
And that was like, I was so mad and sad at the same time because I worked so hard, like for my actual stats, like not just KD, but like
win-loss,
time, like everything. It was crazy.
Yeah, I remember mine's the same thing. I never, I don't know how it got hacked though, but my MW3 score is like, you know, it's insanely high. But my kills and deaths, it's like my KD is 0.
Yeah, that's what
it's like 0.00.
Yeah,
you know, it's unfathomable.
Yeah,
you know, I'd have to go like 500-0.
Yeah,
in order to move the needle just a touch. Yeah, dude. Thank God those things, like as far as I know, they're gone.
Yeah,
it's not a thing anymore.
Yeah,
bro. You were running a risk. You'd see some of these people in there, no prestige icon. You're like.
I was so so upset.
Who is this guy?
Yeah, and then I grinded 80 levels in one day.
Yeah, but nowadays, like that's could you imagine on the on MW2 here trying to do 80 levels in one day?
Yeah, after you hit
no way.
Yeah,
I don't even know if that. I mean, you'd have to pretty much play like 24 hours.
You'd have to play a lot. Yeah,
you know?
And like not just control, probably just kill confirmed like all day.
Yeah, and you'd have to have double XP.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any way. I don't know. I mean, that's got to be God level. If you're literally annihilating and playing like super OBJ on a kill confirm game to get 80 levels in a day, no shot.
Yeah, I mean, like, exactly. It's tough.
There was that clan. There was like Doom the Race. Remember they used to do that, like racing to the prestiges. So I don't know. I had to go back. Maybe they did it.
Yeah, I mean, like in these games now, once you reach like max level or whatever, then it's like top level XP till the next level every single time.
Yeah.
But so like right now, if you have a really good game with double XP on, like one level a game, maybe like and that's frying.
Yeah, exactly. You got to be piecing.
Yeah.
So I don't know. How we went on that tangent, but it's always a good one. Yeah, I mean season 2 though, like with the ranking, like hitting 450, that's where it was from. I like it too. You know, I like that they don't give you double XP all the time because you got to play. And I don't know. I feel like the cap, like the level cap, I don't mind it. Again, I've talked about that before. Like my OCD kicks in huge.
Yeah.
I would hate to end the season, and I'm like, I don't know.
You could still keep going.
Yeah, exactly. So I have like all uneven numbers.
Yeah.
You know that pisses me off.
Yeah, I think capping it's good because I mean like if you're not giving out a lot of double XP either, it's still like hard to get. Like you just have to play.
Yeah, you have to play a lot.
Yeah. But if you're giving out double XP all the time, like it'll be easy to hit.
Yeah, there's it doesn't feel like you really earned it.
Yeah,
you didn't play that much for it.
Yeah. And like off of that, like season 2 too, they added Himmelmat, like Expo, that new map. I mean for pubs, like it feels good for pubs. We can talk about ranked like later. But
yeah.
I wish they added more maps, like I'll take what I can get. But
I was gonna say, like for overall, like for what I would want from the seasons going forward, that's a big thing. You know, like if I had like a season wish list of things that I'm looking for in every season, it would definitely be like 2 to 3 maps.
Yeah. Yeah, and not just maps that were, because they were counting museum, and that was already count that. Yeah. And did they add Dome in season 1, or was it the beginning of season 2?
I think it's season 2.
The beginning, because I think it did come at launch. I think it was at launch of season 2.
Let me go see when it came out. Yeah, Dome. It came out in season 2.
Season 2. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Also, there I go. I contradict myself, saying I want 2 to 3 maps, and well, I guess technically they did, right?
Okay, yeah, we got Dome, Museum, and Expo.
I'm speaking as as one of the people at Infinity Ward. Well, sir, you did get 2 to 3 maps.
Well, we should be getting 2 to 3 new maps. Yeah. That's what we should be getting. So it's 2 to 3 maps. It's fair. Like, you know, one in the beginning, one, I don't know, maybe like somewhere in the middle. But like that's what Reloaded is.
Right.
That's just, I think what they should do is, this is what I would want, right? One map that's remastered from like the MW series, and a new map like right in the beginning.
Yep.
And then during the middle of the season, Reloaded, add like the other new map.
Yeah.
Or vice versa. Do a new map in the beginning, and you know everyone will get excited about that. And then during the middle of the season, add one remastered map and another new map to bring like people back.
I get with that. Yeah.
I think that'd be good, because now we're just getting like 2 new maps like constantly.
Yeah, and I don't know. Saying that, I do like the remastered maps. You know, I think it's good. Of course, too, like with bringing in older fans. Like, I mean, we talked about this a whole bunch about people who just were completely, I don't know, out of their mind as to what MW2 was going to be.
Yeah.
They were expecting a total remaster.
Yeah.
But bringing back those old maps, it definitely brings the old fans and just some people who maybe played this MW2 for I don't know, a couple of weeks and then called it.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. I like fresh maps. You know, I like Himmelmatt. You know, it definitely adds a new level to the game for me. And it makes it feel fresh.
Yeah.
It's fun playing a game that I know really well because the amount of time we put on it, and then getting a new take, being okay, like, how do I play this map? What's like, I mean, we don't even have a lot of call outs when we play Himmelmatt, you know?
Yeah.
Like, we still should take some time. Like, we've gotten some. I won't say we got nothing, but
yeah.
We just don't have as many reps on it, and I like that.
Yeah. Yeah. I like it too. And again, for pubs, like, that map is nice. I enjoy it. It's just annoying that they have like an abundance of really good maps in the bank where they could remaster, like Dome.
Yeah.
And they have done Dome. But, you know, again, like, I'm not, I like new maps, but I do think I'm more on the fence of like just remaster like one map that everybody likes.
Yeah.
And like they have a lot. Like, it's not just Dome.
Yeah.
Like, you know, they have fucking Terminal, they have Afghan, they have High Rise. They have like
Scrapyard,
Underground. They have Scrap, like all these maps from the MW series.
Yeah,
that they could just bring back.
Yeah,
like at least one, you know.
Right.
And also too, we were promised like remastered maps in the beginning of the year.
Right.
It's April now. It's April.
Yeah.
The game came out in November. So we're
6 months in. Yeah, 5-6 months in here.
We're already in like the COD life cycle of where, you know, people have dropped off, and it's just like they're going back and playing like the older CODs, or they're just not playing this COD in general.
Yeah.
So they need to do something, you know, like just, again, I don't know the amount of work over there, but why can't they just add like 2 to 3 maps every season?
Yeah, I mean, and this is what a lot of the fans want, you know? This generated a lot of excitement based around all this stuff. You know, the new maps, and I would say maps that are going to be remastered, guns that we're going to be returning, which we'll get to later, since some news actually just came out today. But this ties into some like non-related COD news that came out probably almost about a week ago from now. Was that CS2, Counter-Strike 2 is coming out. And this is also with there was a whole new update that Fortnite had come out with, where you can create your own levels.
Yeah.
And this has been like, I think, been kind of problematic for Call of Duty, you know, because COD, we've talked about it before on our platform, and we've also heard from a lot of other creators within the scene that COD's, you know, especially like the Warzone 2 people, it's on the decline.
Yeah.
and here's all these other FPS genres. I mean, say Fortnite's not an FPS, but still shooters that are innovating and listening to the fans.
Yeah, and speak of innovating, Fortnite's working on a first-person mode where you can just switch in between.
Yeah, right?
So if they go first-person, like, that would be fun.
Isn't there, in Roblox, too, they have, like, a whole first-person thing, too, that they developed?
Yeah. I mean, like, that's a cool thing about being on PC. Like, you can have all these, open developers just go in and create a bunch of stuff. Like, people that are just super creative, that love the game, can go in and create whatever they want.
Right.
On this, I think it's Unreal Engine 5 that all this stuff's running on. But, like, it's cool that these developers are allowing them to do that.
Yeah.
And, Call of Duty needs that. They need more map designers. Like, I'm not going to say, like, Himmelmat it's a good map for pubs, again. Other people probably hate it or whatnot, but these map designers need help.
Yeah.
Like, bring in another creative, like, from the community that someone rebuilt Rust on Roblox, like, one for one, either by themselves or with a team of just buddies that enjoyed the game.
Right.
Why not go talk to them and they can help design a map? They're creative.
Yeah.
So
now, do you think it's like the disconnect between like the higher ups of Call of Duty and then what gets produced? Do you think that's just because of like what I said, there's a disconnect between both those parties, between the developers and the people that are really in charge? Or do you think, like compared to CS and Fortnite, do you think that connection is just a lot stronger? Like the developers and their higher ups, like they understand the game and what the people want, and they're like, "This is what the fans want," and they talk to the developers to like give them what they want.
Yeah, I think it is because, I mean, Activision's publicly traded, so at the end of the day, I'm sure they have people there that care about the game and they want to make the game like a certain way. But at the end of the day, like they need to make their stakeholders happy and make money. Yeah. So meanwhile, like CS:GO, like I don't even know what the developer's name is. Is it Valve? No, it's not Valve. Is it Valve? CS:GO developer?
Let me go see. Yeah, Valve.
It is Valve.
Valve and Hidden Path.
Okay, yeah. Like Valve isn't, from what I know, it's not a publicly traded company.
Isn't that Gabe Newell? Isn't he the guy at Valve?
I don't know.
Valve founder. I think it's him. Yeah, Gabe Newell.
But like they can listen to the community. At the end of the day, they don't need to, make money off of it, but they are. Their business model is completely different. Like CS:GO's been free.
Yeah.
Forever. And, COD there's still a paywall to COD. And, the whole microtransaction thing, like it's making them so much money.
Yeah.
So I think that's a big part of it because as much as they want to listen to the community, if the developers do, they're still getting, shut down by the people up higher than them. And also I think it depends on the developer too. Because like Treyarch, for instance, they've been really good to the community, providing like feedback and stuff that we want. And I think, maybe just the people there, they go through the hoops and jumps to go talk to these higher execs and be like, look, this is what they want, and we're going to keep fighting for it. And they always show out and give us what we want.
Yeah.
I don't know, when at like Infinity Ward or Sledgehammer, maybe when higher ups are like, nope, like this is what it is, then, maybe they just listen. Or they don't even bother, listening to the community all that much. And it's like, this is our vision. We have to stick with this. So it's different, perspectives. Because again, like rank play, Treyarch created.
Right.
Treyarch created Cold War. Everyone liked that game for the most part.
Right.
Everyone likes ranked right now. And actually, too, I just saw on Twitter, too, that Call of Duty multiplayer this past month has averaged more viewers than Warzone.
Jeez.
Like,
that's crazy.
I think it's like, don't quote me, like 2 or 3 times amount of viewers.
Yeah.
And that hasn't happened since Warzone 1.
Yeah.
And largely of that is because of like the Call of Duty League, CDL, and rank play.
Yeah. And also the state of Warzone too.
Yeah, exactly. And guess what? That's contributed to Treyarch because they built out a great rank system.
Right. I mean, so like what this, I think what you're getting at too is like the idea there's too many cooks in the kitchen in Call of Duty. there's too many people that have their own ideas, and then it gets lost, as to what the fans want.
Yeah.
There's again, Treyarch, I say I won't die on this hill. I think everybody was. If you're not on this hill, don't talk to me. Right? Treyarch's the best developer.
Yeah.
There used to be a competition. It's not there anymore.
Yeah.
And because they listen. And I feel like that's the case with the developers at Fortnite and at CS. I mean, man, think about how crazy is it that CS, I mean, Fortnite too, but CS more so, that they just had one game.
Yeah.
And they never changed it.
Yeah.
They were just like, this is the game. This is how it is. If you want to play it, like, casually, here it is. If you want to play a pro, like, there you go.
Yeah.
And it doesn't seem like it ever got stale, at least from like, I mean, I'm no expert in CS, but it doesn't seem like anybody was there complaining about that game, being like, we need a CS2 now. Like, this game is terrible. But you think about, and say they're Fortnite's always just been innovating, making the game better and adding more power to the player.
Yeah.
Isn't that what GameStop used to say?
Yeah.
And then, but Call of Duty, it's on this very like, it's always on a weird 1 year cycle. Like we mentioned at the beginning of the season, they said this was going to be a 2 year game. It's not the case. And we got a whole bunch of dev teams in their own idea on the game.
Yeah.
So like what the game is supposed to be gets lost.
Yeah. There are too many different perspectives. The Treyarch, they want to listen to the community. Yeah. And obviously they want to stick to their vision too, but it seems like they're more open about, listening to the community and taking feedback.
Right.
And then, there's Infinity Ward and Sledgehammer, where it just seems like they have their vision and they're going to stick with their vision. And the community can like provide them feedback and stuff, but they don't take it like as well.
Yeah.
And if you want to hear more about this, because we can go on a tangent about it, go to last episode with episode 111 with T-Dog. And we talked a lot about this because he's a full-time content creator, specifically Call of Duty. So he has a lot of opinions on this too. Yeah. And he can provide more about like Warzone and stuff because, again, we don't play Warzone.
Right.
I mean, again, he was a Warzone streamer or is a Warzone streamer, and we're multiplayer guys. So, I mean, it benefits us because we enjoy multiplayer. But, like, it sucks for him with Warzone just,
Well, yeah, I mean, not giving much away from that episode, which, again, it's a fantastic episode. Great guy.
Yeah.
He gave a lot of insight into his career, and like that's really how his career for streaming started, was all from Warzone.
Yeah.
Right? And he's not the only one. I mean, there's thousands of creators and people that got involved in Call of Duty. I mean, that's the age-old debate, I guess, is it's going to be, did Warzone kill COD or did it save COD?
Yeah.
And yeah, now they've, like, the thing that's brought so many people to Call of Duty, they're killing it.
Yeah.
Like, in a bad way.
Yeah.
Not in a good way. They're killing it. So it's, I don't know. I feel like that disconnect between the multiplayer side and the Warzone side, which is two different teams, that goes to show, and emphasize that disconnect between them and why COD is in such a odd spot right now.
Yeah. And in season 3, I mean, I have heard in season 3, they're doing a big revamp like of Warzone 2. Yeah. It's going to be a big update. They're fixing a lot of the stuff in Warzone 2.
Yep.
And I've heard, like guys like Joe O talk about it, and people seem pretty happy about it, but again, it's not even released yet, so we don't know.
Yeah, I mean, season 3 is going to be, I think there's a lot riding on this season for both sides. Multiplayer, I mean, not as much. Like, I really just hope that the rank, they don't touch it. They just leave it as is.
Yeah.
Because ranked, I mean, I think about it in Vanguard, like it was just the same thing every year.
Yeah.
Or every season, I should say. And I'm assuming now we're gonna go back to bronze.
Yeah.
And have to grind back from there. With season 2, what we did have before we kind of go towards season 3, because some things have come out. Like they did add Himmelmat Expo, like you mentioned earlier, to the rank play playlist.
Yeah.
Which I think this was kind of surprising. This was a nice move. Again, this was a Treyarch move here.
No, exactly. Right? Yeah, I'm going to jump in, not to cut you off.
No,
but
please do.
Adding Expo, first off, they trialed it too. They put it in for one weekend.
That's what I was going to say. Yeah.
I'm like, wow, okay, they're trialing it. And meanwhile, for you guys that don't follow like competitive COD, the pro players, I mean, supposedly were trying it out because they wanted to get Al Bagra Fortress control out. And that was a whole nother side. Apparently teams didn't really scrim it or whatever, or even test it out.
Some nonsense.
Treyarch was actually, providing content and like, look, if the pros are testing it out, we should let, the entire fan base test it out.
Right.
And like, I appreciate that because that means they're listening to us. And, at the end of the day, whatever the pros say, like it should be, that's what it should be. Yeah. But Expo Control ended up being in the rotation, and Treyarch did the same exact thing. They added Expo Control, took out Fortress Control.
Yeah.
So they're following the CDL like to a T right now, which means it shows that they care.
Yeah.
And like, because they could have waited till season 3 to push this out, but they're not. They're doing, again, I know you and I have like said things about these updates. We don't get incomplete games, or we don't get fully completed games. They're incomplete when we get them. But this is an advantage of, they can just go and make the update right now.
Well, and this is part of like, talking about the, continued support. Mm-hmm. This is the example where it shows like how good this can be.
Yeah. This is what we expect.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But, and we know this is not normally what's delivered.
Yeah.
You know? People just say that's what it is, and to take advantage of it, to put out a sloppy game.
Well, it would be, it would be season 3, like the beginning of season 3.
Right.
That's probably what would have happened.
Right.
But we got it right when the pros start playing it.
Yeah. I know, which was just great because it was a new map, and again, like on the pro side, because we follow that, maybe you don't. This was a big deal because having a new map in play, people are like, okay, is this map really going to be like good enough to get rid of Fortress Albagra Fortress for Control? Mm-hmm. And again, they had a whole like kind of, I don't want to say shootout over it. Yeah. Whether they wanted it in, didn't want it in because of the stage and all that. But just the fact that they even thought about the casuals and the people that playing ranked and be like, try it out, see if we like it, and they end up keeping it in.
Yeah.
I was really happy about that.
Yeah. Treyarch. They care.
Treyarch just always making a good move.
Yeah, exactly. And they needed Treyarch to come in and help and make a really good rank system, and they did.
Yeah, they always delivered.
And in season 3, I'm sure they're gonna, put out great things again. And it's the other thing. When season 2 launched, we got a cool rank skin.
Yeah.
Right in the beginning of the game.
Right.
And like when we're done with season 1 of ranked, like we get whatever division that we're in tied to that skin. Like that's cool.
Yeah.
And, we didn't get that in Vanguard.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we have to buy, like, was there even a rank play? I don't even think there was a rank play skin.
In Vanguard?
I don't think there was.
You could have, I think you could, no, I don't think there was a skin. There was an emblem, though. I remember I think you could get an emblem for it.
Yeah.
Like it would be.
Oh, yeah, like a sticker or something?
No, yeah, maybe a sticker or like a little, what do they call them? Little charm.
Yeah.
But it might have just been like an emblem that was for whatever you got in ranked. Like say you were, I don't know.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. A charm to put on your weapon.
Yeah, trying to put on your weapon or an emblem on your calling card.
Yeah, I remember that, yeah.
But I like in this one how there's a lot of rewards for it. I mean, the one that
there's a lot of cool rewards.
Bro, the one, you mentioned it yesterday, and it bummed me out because it's so dope.
Yeah.
It is level 50.
Yeah.
Dude, the level 50 title and emblem is fucking heat.
The calling card is like an animated like golden dragon.
Yeah.
And the title, it's a dragon too.
Yeah.
It's so sick.
Looks so badass.
Yeah.
I was like, God damn it.
Yeah.
So it sucks too. I'm sure they're gonna reset all that too when we get down.
Yeah, it's gonna all be reset. But this is the other thing. So we're gonna be like reset, and I don't know if they're going to keep all the emblems or maybe they're going to do a completely new set of emblems because it's season 2 of ranked now.
Right.
I'm sure like all the different animals, they're going to be the same. It's funny. I have a story about that from last night. But like that's great. Like now we can go into just pubs, right? Wear a ranked play skin and put on like diamond.
Yeah.
Like crimson or iridescent.
Yeah.
And if you see that in pubs, you're like, oh shit, this person's really good.
And the thing I'm stoked about too is when season 3 comes out, I'm sorry, Boston, I'm gonna have to take it off for a little bit. I'm gonna go wear that diamond 3, or if we make it a crimson, wear that skin.
Yeah.
And I'll be like,
red.
Yeah, I'll be like, I don't belong here.
Yeah.
You know why I'm here.
Yeah. Well, and too, like on top of that, Treyarch thinking outside the box, right? If you give us a cool skin in ranked, and you can use it in pubs, that's exposure for your baby that you made,
right?
For ranked play.
Yeah,
because people are gonna be like, "What skin is that?"
Yeah.
Why is your skin brown and mine's like red?
Yeah,
stuff like that.
Yeah, or you see like the one that you get right off the rip, it literally just says ranked play on the back of it.
Yeah, it's just white.
Like, how do you get that? It's like, dude, literally just go play ranked.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's all cool stuff. I mean, those are conversations that like we don't really see in our lobbies, but that doesn't mean that they're not happening. How many millions of people play this game?
Yeah, exactly. I'm sure people don't even know what rank play is.
1,000% people don't.
Yeah. I mean, I was playing last night before you hopped on. And no, this was after you signed off.
I signed
game after. And we're playing
Did you win, by the way?
Yeah, we won. Thanks. Barely. I was stressing. Barely. And it was hardpoint on Hydro, and loaded in these two guys. It was a team of 3. And the guys were like, what are the animals and the emblems mean? Like, why is this guy a shark? And like, we're gorillas.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, it's like based on levels. And I'm like, yeah, you see, I'm level 30. So now like I have a different emblem. He's like, oh, I didn't even realize that.
Yeah.
I'm like, see?
There you go.
And these guys were all in plat.
Yeah, it's the same thing with that as well, because for Diamond, it's a shark, right?
No, it's level based.
Oh, so no, you're right. Yeah,
you have to get to maybe I'm a gorilla now. I don't know. But it's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50.
Yeah, I'm curious to find out about MW2 rank play level animals. I wonder if
just type in levels and you should be able to
see if they show what it is.
Yeah.
Because now I'm kind of forgetting. Yeah, so I guess the snake is what you start at.
Yeah. And then if you
does it go?
It should show. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, here you go. Yeah. Okay, so snake is 5, 10 looks like an eagle, 15's the wolf, 20's angry wolf, 25's
is it a wolf or is it a bear?
I don't know. That looks like a wolf, doesn't it? Am I tripping? I mean, it pull the image up. Yeah, I don't know. It looks like a werewolf, jackal. I don't know what the hell it is. We'll say bear. 25 crocodile, 30. 30's the shark. That's where you're at right now. Yeah. I'm at 20. I think I'm 25. I think right now. So I think I just got to the crocodile.
Yeah.
Yeah. 35 is sick with the gorilla.
Yeah. So every 5 levels. And look at 50. The dragon.
50's the dragon. Yeah. So when you even get up to like into the 45s and 50s, I can't remember looking through what the rewards are. I think you do get a title and emblem, but
yeah, you get a title and emblem for all of these.
Yeah, but 50's the coolest.
Yeah, no, 50's coolest. Yeah, it's animated.
Yeah, 50's dope.
Yeah. But that just shows like, Treyarch they're looking at every single piece.
Yeah.
You know, not only leveling up. Yeah, we want to level up obviously, but give us something, as we're leveling up.
Yeah. So we'll see what they do when they go to season 3 ranked. I wonder again if they're going to change these animals or they're just going to stick to the same ones
and just change like the calling cards and stuff that you get. Yeah, I think
rewards.
I think that's what they'll do, or like they might not change anything at all, which I'm cool with too, because now that just means I need to get to 35 and and above to get those calling cards, because that just means they're still exclusive.
Yeah, because I'm thinking back now to Vanguard. With in Cold War 2 when they had the season challenges and multiplayer, which bring those back. Those were so fun.
They have some challenges like that, but it's in like the vertical stack that you have to go through.
Is it the same like thing? If you complete all of them, you get the really cool title at the end.
Yeah, you get some title at the end. But again, I haven't really like looked at it all that much.
They don't make a good job of making that easy to find.
Yeah, no, they don't. You have to go into like your barracks and stuff or whatever.
Yeah. I don't even bother messing around there. Now I like that in the other CODs where you would like every season though had its specific thing. But the thing was though, like say you're on season 3, you could still do season 1 challenges.
Yeah.
Ranked, that's kind of cool though, because you think about it, there's no way you can do
exactly.
You can't do season 1 challenges, right? Like there's no challenge, it's just ranking up.
Yeah.
So it'd be cool. It's like if you have that emblem from season 1 level 50, it's just like but GG's, bro. You can't get it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. So they could either
had to be there.
They could change all the emblems and stuff and calling cards if they wanted to.
Yeah.
And make them like unique for the next season, or they just could keep them the same. And because not everyone hits 50. Like we play like a decent amount, and we're not level 50.
No.
So we're only gonna have up to whatever animal we have.
Yeah, hitting 50 is kind of hard.
It's purely win based.
Yeah, exactly. It's just how many wins, I can't remember. Is it the same amount of wins every time, or is there like a certain up. Time? Yeah, I know if it changes every 5 levels, it goes up.
I don't know. I don't know if it's every 5 levels. I think it's every like 3 or something like that. But like right now, I'm at 9. Like I have to win 9 games to level up.
Yeah,
which is like that's a lot.
I'm trying to think where I'm at. I think I'm at 6, 6 or 7 that I have to win. I'm trying to think of the circle right now.
Yeah,
for the pieces.
But I'm pretty sure the max is 12.
Damn.
Like you have to win 12 games to go up 1 level.
Yeah.
So, if you get to rank 50, like you deserve that.
Yeah, you
like,
won a ton. You won a lot. Yeah.
And I saw someone yesterday before you signed on. The guy was silver 3. Rank 50, and I was like, damn, that's tough. And the guy was like, I just solo queue all the time, and like I just have such a hard time. Like we get so close, or like I win a bunch of games and then lose a bunch of games. I'm like,
well, that's the thing, right? Yeah,
when you're solo queuing, it's a lot harder.
Oh yeah, bro, it's a roll of the dice.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're doing it that way, like again, that guy, what that says is he plays a fuck ton.
A ton, and he's just getting capped right there.
Yeah, exactly. Because he's winning. Like he wins a lot, but it's like win, loss, win, loss, win, loss. Like you'll get there eventually.
Yeah. He can't get into gold.
Yeah, exactly. Like, that's what it has to be then. It has to be like, win, loss, win, loss, win, loss. Because again, anyone listening probably doesn't understand it, but like, yeah, your tier is all based not on wins at all.
Yeah.
You can, like that guy, again, you could win all the time and level up. Yeah. But at the end of the day, your rank, like we're going what tier you're in, that's all for SR.
Yeah, yeah. And he, because I was like,
brutal.
I was like silver 3. I was like, how do you get into this lobby? But he was paired up with a guy that was like plat 2.
Ah, gotcha.
So I'm like, okay, so you're playing with someone. But
that makes sense.
Obviously, like, because what I think, my hypothesis, right, is that they're supposed to play together as their duo, right?
Right.
But that guy hopped on and just played way more, like 1 or 2 weekends, and leveled. I mean, because it goes bronze, silver, gold, platinum.
Yeah.
That guy's a whole 2 like divisions higher than him. I think his buddy hopped on and just grinded, and now like this guy's getting screwed because he's loading into his lobbies.
Yeah, bro. That's fugazi.
Yeah.
Because like think about that. Like I think part of like so you're 1 level ahead of me regarding like you're diamond 3, I'm diamond 2.
Yeah, one tier.
Yeah. Part of that too, I will say, I think was because there was a whole Friday through Sunday that I was off.
Yeah.
And I just was not playing.
Yeah.
Which is a shit ton of time.
Yeah, it is.
In retrospect.
Yeah.
Yeah, but bro, if I came back and you were like Crimson 2, I would have been like, bro,
how?
what?
Yeah.
Been like, dude, did you literally play all day and not lose a game?
Yeah.
Like,
well, that's the thing. Like you have to, if you're solo queuing, right? It's a risk. It is a risk. You are risking.
Bro. You are going to the casino.
Yeah. like even if you're really good, like again, you just never know. And when you're playing ranked, you are gambling SR. Yeah, that's what you're doing. And if you're trying to hit a certain level, like there have been plenty of times where like you're not on, and I'll try to solo queue like 2-3 games, I lose like 2 out of 3. I'm like, all right, I can't.
This isn't worth it.
Yeah, because we're going to play that night, and I'm just going to win that SR back.
Yeah.
And now I just broke even.
Like that happened to me yesterday when we were doing this. I played all day, and you logged off, and then I went and showered and went back to playing, and same thing. I went and played I think I played 4 games of ranked, and I won 1 of them.
Yeah.
And I was just like, nope, I'm not doing this to myself. Like, I'm not going to come back on and be like less than how I am right now. Like, you got to cut your losses.
It just throws you off. Like, especially when you're playing with like a duo and like you played with them for so long.
Yeah.
And you just know their tendencies.
Yeah.
It's hard when that one person's out and it's a random person. Like, because every now and then, like, you and I have said, we'll load in and we get 2 guys that they know what they're doing.
Oh, yeah.
The players just know. And we can feel it on the map. Yeah. You can feel it on the map when you know
you see it.
They're not doing anything.
Yeah, exactly. You can you feel it and you see it.
Yeah.
Like they're really good when we don't have to talk to them.
Yeah.
And we can we're looking at that map and like I don't know, say Mercado, I'm watching like we're P2. I'm watching back alley. Teammate goes and he watches, he looks there for a second and then fucks off.
Turns around.
You know, because he looks at the map, he's like, all right, this guy's got it. Whatever.
Yeah.
I'm like, there you go.
Yeah.
You know, like this guy is clearly paying attention.
Yeah.
We're not like one guy's bottom door, one guy's balcony. I'm like, what are you doing? Like we don't need this.
Yeah. Or, you know, it's 25 seconds. We both die and we're like, oh, we got to rotate. Someone's already already over there.
Yeah. That's the good stuff.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, sweet. Okay, I can hit old again.
But dude, these guys, like, I remember I didn't tell you when I was playing with them, bro, like they were the guys like, yo, rotate.
Yeah.
Yo, man, it's one shot, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like, what are you talking about? Dude, I was like, you all right? He's like, man, I'm chilling, dude. I'm like, dude, clearly you're chilling a little too much, bro.
That's
we gotta get this going here.
That Hydro game I was playing, it was him, it was 3 buddies and me, right? And one guy was Diamond 2 and the other guys were one was like Gold 3 and the other one was like Plat 1 or 2 or something like that. And so clearly the Diamond guy was like the best out of that trio.
Right.
And he was frying.
Yeah.
But him and I we were like calling out everything.
Right.
Just to make up for those 2, which is, you know, like I get it, you want to play with your buddies. But I was trying my ass because it got so close.
Right.
We won 250 to 246. And it ended on
P2?
P4. And P4. And it.
So which one's P4? Back Rock, right? God Rock spot?
Yeah. Right next to P2.
Yep.
Yeah. And so this is the thing. We were supposed to end it on P3. And
damn, that must be dicey.
Yeah. I was stressed because we were up like 50 at one point.
Right.
Nothing crazy because we started off so slow. And we were spawning P3. And this was like 20-ish seconds left. And I'm like, oh, fuck. Like these guys they're already back there for P4.
Right.
And the other Diamond made the play, went all the way around, and he won like 1 or 2 kills, and he just sat there. And then I ran through and helped him. Yeah. And his buddies, like we were just telling, like just run. And we got the kills we needed and got it. But
damn,
it's games like that where like, you know, he's playing with 2 buddies, but they're not on his level at all.
Yeah.
And they're trying, like they're calling out and stuff, but you know, they're just not. They're not there. They don't get it.
Yeah. Bro, there's like, at least they're trying their best.
Yeah.
Dude, there's those games where like we've played some people. And like, again, those guys, I'm like, how are you Diamond 1? I'm like, dude, who carried you here?
Yeah.
Like they're not commenting anything.
Yeah.
You know, like the other guy I was playing with, I was like, yeah, trophy check. And he's just like, yeah, got you, bro. I'm like, okay, this guy's good.
Yeah.
Like this one guy is here mentally. The other guys are just over here like, yo, bro, one shot.
Yeah.
Yo, dude, he finna over here. I'm like, bro,
you got carried by someone.
Like, dude, he did like so average in the game.
Yeah.
He went I think he went like 7 or 8 neg.
Yeah.
I was like, all right. I'm like, but dude,
no impact on the map.
Yeah. None. I'm like, you're trying to do something, get some plays going. I'm like, bro, how did you make it here?
Yeah.
You know?
Someone carried.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Someone
carried.
You can tell in the comms, you know?
Yeah.
As they get higher up, these guys are really, really good, and their comms are on point.
Yeah.
You gotta be.
Yeah. So that's definitely hard. It's like you and I, we don't have like any other friends that play COD like us.
Yep. Man,
if we loaded into like ranked with like your buddy or like someone that we know that I just like, oh man,
downhill.
I don't like we're friends. It's just so hard. Like,
wouldn't put you or myself through that.
Yeah, because the whole point of ranked is like, you know, you're trying to play competitive.
Yeah,
and when you know you got someone that's in silver and you got someone in diamond, those are 2 different like people.
Yeah, 2 different animals you're dealing with.
Yeah,
yeah. There's definitely there's a difference.
Well, that's why not to cut you off, but like in the amateur scene in COD, it's like you usually don't ever stick with like your friends ever because there's always going to be someone that evolves greater than like that skill. Yeah. Everyone else's skill.
Yeah.
So you have to break up the team and join like a bunch of other players.
Right. Yeah. You just always got to find like your niche of people that are going to be working, especially when you get up to that high level. Yeah. You know, like when you're maybe, I don't know, you see guys that are in like in the challenger scene, they're doing really well, and then they make it to the professional league. There may be some guys who can't handle the heat. Yeah. And they just, you know, via natural selection, they don't get picked up anymore, you know, and they can't find a team. And maybe you realize that in yourself. You're like, damn, dude, like I can handle these guys like no problem.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
I like going off ranked. I think this would be cool for Treyarch to do because I know they have the data. It would be super cool if they did.
Yep.
At the end of the season for ranked, like season 1 of ranked, they should put out like a graph or a chart of like the percentages of people globally in like each division.
That would be cool.
That would be so sick to see where like you fall compared to the rest of the world.
Yeah, like what? It's almost like your Spotify rewind.
Yeah,
you're in this percentile.
That would be so sick to see, because the only reason I thought about this was on the flank. I think it might have been the flank. Someone was talking about you know, the casual player that just goes into ranked. Like, where do you think most like viewers of that show or just casual COD players like fall in ranked?
Right.
And someone said like, oh, Crimson. No shot. No way. If I had to pick, like, it'd be probably
silver,
like
plat.
like low plat.
Yeah. I'd say gold.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mid gold.
Yeah. Like, that's where I would say like gold into plat.
Yeah.
That's where I would say most people fall.
Yeah. Do they act like they're Crimson? No, they act like they're top 250. These morons.
Yeah, yeah.
The shit that they say. They got egos of top 250, but they've got the gold.
Yeah. I think those guys, I mean, they're pro players, obviously, so I think they're just clouded by like the people around them, because I think everybody around them's, I mean, everyone's good.
Right.
So like saying Crimson, like no shot. No.
Nah, no way.
No.
Yeah. Again, like you definitely like for those guys being pros, they I think they like take for granted that like they get
how good they are.
Yeah, like it's almost like it's almost like you forget where you like what it's like to just start. Yeah, you know, because they like, man, you think about it, they probably cruise through Crimson. They're like, bro, like they're cruising through Crimson like we cruise through Bronze. Yeah, they're like, bro, these guys are trash. Whatever. You know, just like winning all the time. You know, 100 SR a game. Yeah, like does not get hard until they maybe get up to like, you know, like I don't know, tier 3 iridescent. Yeah, you know, I mean in the top 250, it's they're just like, oh yeah, whatever. Yeah. Where most people, it's like, yeah, plat. They're like, all right, bro, here's the grind, the plat. Yeah, and they're like, bro, what? Did plat in like a day?
Yeah, you know exactly. So Treyarch, if you're listening for whatever reason,
that would be a good idea.
That would be so sick. Put out like a chart. I want to see what percentile like we fall into.
Yeah, that'd be a cool thing at the end of season 2, beginning of season 3. Yeah, I'd like to see it. Something I was going to mention too with season 3, kind of a little tidbit before we wrap up, is season 3. I saw that they're adding 2 guns, which is quite interesting. Yeah, they're adding the FAMAS, which is, you know, whatever. Yeah, I'm not really stoked on that. But what I'm really excited about actually is the Intervention. Big fan favorite coming back to COD. Yep, this gun, I think like listening to the community, people want this gun in here, just because it's a classic. Yeah. I hope they don't change anything with this gun. Yeah, bro. Yeah. If I shoot with this gun and it's got a different sound, I'm done.
Yeah, I'm done. It's got to be the same sound,
dude. It has to be, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, come on. There's no way. I say this right now. Watch me eat my words. Yeah. There's no way they can blow this, right?
No, I mean, like, I don't think anyone should expect it to be like a 1-for-1. Like, no, it's gonna have sway and
it's gonna feel different.
Yeah, it's gonna feel different. But yeah, like the sound, it should look the same. Sound should be the same. Yeah,
I want that sound
with like higher end like audio now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because I was watching. I was scrolling through TikTok and I saw like an MW2 clip, and the person was like POV of you coming back from school in 2009. Yeah, and this guy was using a silenced UMP on like Wasteland.
Hell yeah!
And he was just like no recoil.
Right.
At all.
Laser.
I look back at that. I'm like, how did we suck in the beginning? Right. At games like that, because there was no recoil at all.
Dude,
there's no recoil.
Bro, the thing I think about now, I know that would absolutely hork me in that game is the FOV.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bro, that would like being like so pushed up. I'd be like, whoa, man.
Yeah. Well, now that's when you really relied on game sense.
Yeah, big time.
And it's just crazy to see now. I mean, the aim assist, I don't know, it feels a little stronger. And like nowadays, you have headshot multiplier and stuff, but you have recoil in these weapons.
Yeah,
it's nothing like crazy. No. Like most people can manage it, but
yeah, I mean, like I feel like the recoil has changed so much in the past couple of CODs, you know?
Yeah,
like,
the recoil pattern.
Yeah, the recoil in this game is way more, but dude, Vanguard, like Automaton, that thing was an absolute laser.
Yeah.
You know, recoil was not in the vocab of that gun, you know? Same thing with MP40.
Yeah.
Those guns were laser beams.
Yeah.
Cold War, forget about it.
Yeah. Do you remember though, like the ACR, MW3 ACR?
Yeah. It's a laser.
Laser. Yeah.
It was a laser.
I was watching those clips and I'm like, how can you not miss?
Yeah. I mean, like those guns made the Automaton look bad.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like you could have a red dot and there's no like backup. It's just like, just straight on.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was ridiculous.
Yeah. That's the other thing that from the season 2 that they did. They added like these new weapons. They did a good job. Like the Bass P, I think, was added.
Yep.
And
the ISO. Was that from season 1? The Hemlock?
It was season 2.
Yeah, season
the Hemlock, the ACR.
Yeah.
Which again, I haven't like used it really. I think it's like level 3 or something.
Yeah. I don't bother with it.
But I watched Scump use it. I mean, any gun that he uses is good.
Yeah,
but that thing has no recoil. Like it was used in ranked in the beginning.
Yeah, right.
Because it was an ACR. Like that thing was really good.
Right.
Like that would have replaced the TAC if they allowed it.
Yeah.
That thing was so good.
Yeah.
But
never used it in there.
Yeah.
Ain't no punk.
I think I created a class. Never used it.
Yeah.
I want to use it in pubs, but the thing is like now when we go in, I'm like I'm
attack.
Yeah, I'm playing to prepare for rank.
Yeah, if you're using a gun that's not like you're not going to use it. You're not really doing that much.
Yeah.
You're warming up your shot, but still, like you want to use a gun. Like my setups from from ranked into pubs is pretty much the same.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, just to keep the consistency.
Yeah, because we go in to play for ranked.
Right.
Yeah, but the intervention should be good. I hope for season 3. I'm sure we're going to hear more. Probably this week.
Yeah,
we're going to hear more of what they're going to release. But I hope new remastered map. Hopefully, like a fan favorite.
Yep.
Didn't they say they're gonna? Oh no, that was Warzone. They have High Rise in Warzone. They have Quarry in Warzone. They have what else?
I think Terminal is.
Terminal's in Warzone.
Yep.
And like one more that I can't think of.
I'm trying to think. I don't know what it is.
High Rise, Quarry, Terminal, maybe Afghan. I thought there was Afghan, but no plane.
Could be. I don't know.
Something like that.
It's one of them.
But they can add these maps back.
It's doable.
Yeah, because like Dome...
The code's there.
Yeah. It's not Dome from MW3. Like it feels bigger. But the other thing, too, that I think it is bigger, but I think it's because our FOV is wider.
Yeah, I think so, too. That definitely has a play in it. You know, like, again, the game feels a lot smaller when it's, like, smushed up in your face.
Yeah.
We used to play back in the day.
Yeah. But, like, I like that map. You know, it's Dome.
Yeah,
it feels good.
Yeah, you can't go wrong. It's a standby.
Yeah.
It's always there for you. It's Old Faithful.
Yeah, exactly. You know? I was playing before we wrap. I was playing not ranked pubs yesterday or maybe Saturday.
Yep.
Against like it was a team of 6, but these guys were the most casuals of players, which is funny because they're all like 400.
Yeah.
Like one was like 450.
Yeah.
Like. He's in their spawn, man. And they're just running at me.
Right.
Not even like weapon up, just run at me.
Yeah.
And I was there with the Vaz just like
piecing.
Shooting straight. Yeah. Not even move. Like sometimes I wasn't even moving.
Right.
Because I would get one and would just
What map was this again?
Dome.
Yeah, Dome, okay.
And the guy, like they weren't even getting mad or anything. They're just like, man, he's still in our spawn. I'm like, what? I dropped, that was the game I dropped 50 on.
Yeah.
It was yesterday, yeah. I dropped 50. And one guy on my team was like, man, like, I'm just going to say it. I didn't have to do anything.
Yeah.
And you guys still lost. And those guys were like, shut up. You only got 5 kills. And he was like,
I didn't even need to.
Yeah. And he was like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I only got 5 kills and you guys still lost.
Yeah, right.
And then they just started like joking back and forth. And it was so funny.
Yeah.
And then I got on like for a quick second. And I was like, yo, GG's. And he was like, man, you destroyed us.
Right.
I was like,
wow, what a respectable game. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, like they got cooked bad. And they're just, again, it just sounds like they're all just boys, just chilling.
I like that, good time. Compared to some of these guys, like you beat them like really bad. They're like, "Oh, you bitch ass hacking, calling everything under the sun." I'm like, bro, come on, dude.
Yeah.
Whatever.
One guy was like, "He's right there. He's right there." It was so funny because the front of Dome, like where like the tanks or the Humvees are.
Yeah.
You know how you can look like in between like the glass.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just kept ripping these guys off of it, and he's like, "How? How?" Right. And I would jump around the corner, like I was just doing, those games where you're just doing outrageous
just acrobatic
stuff.
shit. Yeah, just going rogue on them.
Like you wouldn't do this against normal people.
No.
And I was just killing them, like in spawn, watching them, and they're like, "How?"
Yeah, you literally feel like a god when you're playing against them. You're like, "Oh my god, untouchable."
Yeah, and you just keep running. Yeah, it's a good time. Good time.
Oh yeah, no, those are always the best times.
Yeah, and then the guys were cool.
Yeah, I was gonna say, shout out to those guys too for being cool. Respect that.
Yeah,
not being total assholes.
Yeah, when they definitely could have.
Yeah, they had every right to be.
Usually we get called like hackers at that point.
Yeah, and we get called awful things.
Yeah.
Did you have anything else you wanted to add?
I was gonna check from last episode of our engagements. So we haven't played Raid 2 yet. And, we've been promoting to play Raid 2.
113 is going to be Season 3 news, and it's going to be our, Raid 2 take.
Yeah.
That's what we'll talk about. Promise.
Yeah.
Pinky promise.
I asked how many of you have played Raid 2 yet, or Raid Episode 2, sorry, and no one has. And 13 people voted no on Spotify.
Oh, man.
So...
14, 15.
Well, we're not the only ones, right?
Okay. But the 13 who answer, first off, thank you for participating in it. I always appreciate it.
Yeah.
The people who are listening who don't go there, make sure to go participate. It's just a yes or no.
Yeah.
We will fill you in on next episode.
I think a part of it, honestly, is because you have to have 3 people.
You got to have 3 people. Yeah.
Which, again.
I mean, dude, I got to go ring up the old guy, the old boy, dust him off.
Yeah.
You're like, dude, you ready? He's like, yeah, I'm ready. I'm in. I'll do it. Like,
is he though? I think episode 1 took we played with him. I think episode 1 took a lot out of him.
We're going to get cooked.
He was like, after he finished it, he was probably so relieved. He was like, I'm done. All right, guys, see ya.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell him. I'll be like, all right, we're going to probably do it like Saturday or Sunday. But like, dude, strap in, boy.
Yeah.
Make sure you got some snacks on.
Yeah.
You got coffee.
Yeah, got to get the cobs.
Dude, we can't be lackadaisical over here.
Yeah,
they're gonna push you.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, so if you guys want to, participate, if you're on Spotify listening to this, go to the, whatever episode you're listening to. There's always going to be like some question related to the episode.
Yeah, absolutely.
And also, too, go check out last episode 111 with T-Dog again.
Yeah, I was going to say, too, before we kind of close everything out. Fantastic episode,
Yeah, very cool guy.
Yeah, great guy. We had a really, really good talk with him for about, I don't know, almost an hour.
Yeah.
Talking about everything, Call of Duty. We talked about some vintage games, too, some Medal of Honor and whatnot. So if you're into all that stuff, please go check it out. We still have, all the links are going to be below. Again, and for this episode and every other episode, anchor.fm/COD Casuals. We're on Spotify, Apple, YouTube, everywhere. Also being active on Twitter all the time if you ever want to reach out to us. That's pretty much our main active platform.
Yep.
And as well as an Instagram that we have, which we're going to keep putting out more content for, which same thing, COD Casuals. And I think that's it, right?
Yeah.
We're good?
For the new listeners, new episodes every Monday
8
a.m. Eastern.
And then for the Apple listeners,
it
is between 8:05 to 8:06.
It should be 8.
So it should be 8. So if you have to wait, go talk to Ted Cook.
Yeah. Dude, it's freaking...
Because they got Ted Cook, Ted Price. Who's the guy who runs Apple?
Tim Cook.
Yeah. I got it both wrong. Cook. Yeah. Go talk to
you
Tim
mixed
Cook.
them. You put them together.
Yeah. Tim Cook and Ted Price.
Yeah. But anchor.fm/COD Casuals.
Yeah.
It'll show all of our streaming platforms.
Yeah, and you'll be good to go. And then again, for the big thing, YouTube, be sure to go like, comment, subscribe. Okay, because we love any support that you can have over on YouTube as well.
And a 5-star rating. Yeah, that would help too.
No 4-star bullshit around here.
Exactly.
We good to go, man?
Yep.
All right. So again, everybody, this has been episode number 112 of the COD Casuals podcast. We're your host, Mike.
I'm Justin.
We'll see you next week. Take it easy, everybody.
See ya.